My name is Sue Hain.
What department do you work in?
I work for ESOL for most of the week, and on a Friday afternoon I do a class for essential skills, brush up, and it's for people who have had problems with education when they were younger, or problems with mental health, or they have physical or mental disabilities or differences. Sometimes it's teaching English or literacy skills. Sometimes it's working with people and working together as a project, but it's also to help people to build up confidence and to take small steps towards their next stage in life, which might be another course here, or voluntary work, or back to the brush up course for one more year. So,
What do you find interesting about your job?
well, the thing that I find most interesting is the students, because they are all very different. They all have different reasons for coming on the course. They've all got stories from their lives which have made it difficult for them, and when they come on the course they start to make changes which will, be their future, which can lead to a happier future, a future which might include a job or voluntary work or more study or just more confident people.
Why do you think it's important for the college and the community?
Because for many people education's not a problem, it's something they can access, it's not difficult for them, they have never had any problems. But for other people, maybe when they were at school they had problems because they were bullied, or they had mental health problems, or they didn't have an education. And to give people a place where they can come and start again. So if you don't go to primary school, or you don't go to high school all the time, some people think that's it. But courses like this help people to start again and to start with confidence.
Who attends the brush up class?
Different people. Some people have a physical disability, so maybe in a wheelchair. Some people have been deaf or blind, so they have had guide dogs.
Okay.
Some people have mental health problems like depression or anxiety, behavioural ADHD. In the past, some people have had problems with addiction, maybe alcohol or drugs. Anything really, and everything. It changes every time someone new starts. Maybe it's a different situation. The minimum age is 16, but there is no maximum age. So I have had, last year I had people who were 17, I had people who were in their 20s, their 30s, their 40s and their 50s. So in one class we had somebody who was deaf, somebody who was blind, two people who had very bad depression, one person who had motor problems walking, Rebecca, who you met, who has a neurological condition, and a dog, guide dog, and they all worked together and on their own. Didn't matter about age, didn't matter about disability, it was about ability.
How many students are in this course? How are they?
There is a maximum of 8. So today there are 3 and 1 support worker. Sometimes we have 5 students, but just now we have 3 places that are free. They're not taken up this year. So the brush up course is free. It's funded by the Scottish Government, and it's funded as a partnership between the Community Education Department of Dundee Council and Dundee College. So there are different ways that students can find out about the course or be referred, and they have an initial interview, and we look at what their needs are and when they can attend, what they want to achieve, and then we see if we can put them in one of the brush up courses. So this is one class, but there is a class on a Thursday for maths, numeracy, and there's another communication class which is at Kingsway on a Wednesday. And we work, in terms of methodology, we work one-to-one. So each person has an independent learning plan. So we look at what they've got. Have they studied at school? Do they have any qualifications? Do they have any skills? What are their interests? And then we decide together what's best, what would be good for you. We encourage them to do spoken presentations. So last year, for example, somebody did a PowerPoint about her cat because she was interested, she loved her cat, and she had photographs and videos, and then she stood and she talked to the class. And that was amazing because about 5 months before that, when she started the course, she wouldn't even walk through the college because she was so anxious.
Does this department have any links with employers where your students can obtain work experience or a job?
We have links with departments within the college which lead to the development of skills. So for example, if brush up students progress to another course, that course might have links with the community, and they can go through an educational process and also get support to find work placements. We try and encourage our students to become involved in volunteering. So to take small steps instead of a full-time job or a full-time course, a short course, or maybe they come to brush up and then they start to do some volunteering work, and then they think, I'll maybe go and do another course, and then an HNC and an HND, and or just go and find employment if they can. So direct links with brush up, no, but through the college they kind of are able to access it through the system.
And finally, would you like to add something more?
Well, I think I really enjoy working in this area because it's very different to other kinds of teaching, and I think it's really lovely. Of all the students that have come on brush up, 98% have achieved lots. It doesn't have to be a qualification at a high level. It could be it could be the fact that they get out of their house every week and they come and they attend regularly, or maybe they have achieved qualifications. This year somebody's doing an animal care course in Arbroath, somebody's doing hairdressing, and they started in brush up and they didn't think that they could do it. So it would be lovely to have more financial support from the government to give more people an opportunity.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sue.